Welcome to this pendulation meditation. For the first couple of minutes, I'm going to explain what pendulation means and why it's important for anyone wanting to get lasting relief from chronic symptoms, and then I'll invite you to start the practice. So, pendulation means gently moving back and forth between allowing what's here in the body and moments of settling or soothing. This helps the nervous system feel safe enough to stay present with whatever is here in the body. In this meditation today, we'll be doing a body-based practice. We'll move through different areas of the body, and in each area, I'll invite you to allow whatever is there. And then, before staying too long, we'll come back to something settling, often the breath or the feeling of support beneath you. This is how we pendulate. We allow what's here, and then we return to something supportive. Most of the meditations I usually teach are around allowing whatever is here, allowing sensations in the body, allowing emotions, allowing thoughts to come and go. And the reason I teach that is simple. When you allow what's already happening, you teach the mind and body that all states of being are safe. And over time, if you do this consistently, that sense of safety is what allows symptoms to ease because the nervous system no longer feels the need to protect you through tension, pain, or alarm. That said, I also know there are times when just doing allowing feels too much for people, when being in the body feels unsafe, overwhelming, or unnerving. So, this meditation is for those moments. It's designed to gently move between allowing what's present and also moments of settling so the body doesn't feel too pushed, too rushed. Going forward, I still recommend that allowing based practices remain your main tool. That's where deeper healing tends to happen. So think of today's meditation as something you use every now and then to supplement your practice, to support you on days when full allowing feels a bit out of reach. So during today's meditation, at any point, if being in the body feels like too much, you can come back to the breath, the sounds around you, or simply open your eyes. You're always in control. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You're not trying to fix or change anything, and drifting in and out of attention is completely okay. If you'd like to understand more about pendulation and why it can be helpful, you can read more below in the caption. But whenever you're ready, finding yourself a comfortable seat or position, let your body feel supported, and gently allowing the eyes to close. And as the meditation begins, taking a couple of moments to notice that you're here. Noticing the support beneath you and the weight of your body being held. There's nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go, just arriving. Taking a couple of moments to yourself to notice the inhales and the exhales. And this being a body-based meditation, we'll begin by bringing our attention to the pelvis, base of the spine, muscles of the bum. There's no need to change anything. Make something feel more relaxed. or will something to occur just over and over again. Bring your attention back to the base of the spine, the pelvis, muscles of the bum, and noticing what occurs as you attempt to bring your attention back to this area over and over again. Perhaps there's sensation, maybe there's tension, or maybe there's very little at all. Whatever you notice, can you allow it to be here? Keep bringing your attention back to the pelvis, base of the spine, muscles of the bum, over and over again, doing your best to allow whatever is arising for you to just be here. Perhaps you don't even notice the area, perhaps your attention is going elsewhere. Perhaps you're noticing you feel very calm, or maybe you feel not so calm. Either way, for a couple moments longer, bring your attention back to the pelvis, muscles of the bum, base of the spine, and practicing to allow whatever is here. And now, as we've spent some time allowing what's here, let's pendulate. Let's gently shift our attention to the breath, noticing the inhales and the exhales. If it feels supportive to you, allowing the exhales to lengthen ever so slightly more than the inhales. Noticing the weight of the body in your seat. And continuing to focus on the inhales and the elongated exhales. And now let's bring our attention slightly further up the body and bringing our attention back to allowing. So start to focus on the stomach and the lower back area. Noticing what occurs for you as you bring your attention back to the stomach and the lower back over and over again, allowing whatever is occurring for you to be just as it is. What arises for you as you attempt to bring your attention back to your stomach and lower back? Perhaps you notice lots of sensation, maybe not a lot of sensation at all. Perhaps you notice big emotions or very little emotions. Noticing any parts of you trying to fix what's here, trying to force relaxation, trying to will something to come forward, and letting this part of you know we're just going to allow whatever is here. There's no need to fix, no need to relax. Keep bringing your attention back to the stomach and the lower back for a couple of moments. Let things feel restless, let fear arise. And now we've done a couple of moments of allowing, we pendulate again. Shifting our attention away from sensations, away from focusing on the stomach, towards something more settling. Perhaps we return back to the breath. Again, noticing the inhales and the elongated exhales. Noticing the feeling of support beneath you. You can even take your attention somewhere in the body that feels safe, somewhere that feels calm to you. Perhaps the stomach is where it feels calm, perhaps it's the chest, perhaps it's the feet or the hands, anywhere. Keep noticing the inhales and the exhales for a couple moments longer. And now let's move slightly further up the body, back to our allowing practice, bringing our attention into the chest. As well as the chest, noticing the mid and upper back. Noticing what's here for you today. Perhaps the chest feels open and spacious. Maybe it feels tight, constrained. Perhaps you don't feel anything at all in the chest, the mid and upper back. Perhaps there's tension, perhaps there's fear, perhaps there's restlessness. All of it belongs. Keep bringing your attention back to the chest, the mid and upper back, for a couple moments longer. Any parts trying to relax what's here, change what's here, let them know. Just for the next couple of moments, we're going to allow what's here. And before staying too long allowing what's here, we pendulate again. Returning your attention to the breath, the slow inhales, the elongated exhales, to the sense of being supported by your seat. Letting your body know it can move in and out. You can move the body a bit even though your eyes are closed. Letting yourself know that you're safe where you are. Keep noticing the inhales and the exhales for a couple moments longer. And now let's bring our attention slightly further up the body into the throat. As well as the throat, noticing the sides of the neck and the back of the neck. For the first minute or two, we're going to practice allowing what arises for us as we attempt to focus in on the throat, the sides of the neck, and the back of the neck over and over again. What arises for you as you focus in on the throat? Perhaps it's calm, perhaps it's not so calm. Noticing any parts of you trying to change what's arising for you and letting these parts know it's okay that they're afraid. It's okay that they're trying to change something, but for the next couple of moments, whatever arises for us in the throat, we're going to allow it to be here. And now gently shifting our attention back to pendulation, coming back to the inhales, the lengthened out exhales, maybe noticing the sounds in the room or the feeling of the air on the skin. Letting your nervous system have a moment of ease. Keep focusing on the inhales and the exhales. And now, whenever you're ready, bringing your attention to the last part of the body, into the head. The jaw, the face, the forehead, the top of the head. What's present for you in this area today? Perhaps this area feels calm, perhaps it feels not so calm. Noticing any parts of you trying to change what's here. You know, my head often feels quite busy, chaotic, maybe quite heavy. Naturally, parts of me may come in to try and change what's occurring, relax it. But I let these parts know for the purpose of this meditation, we're not going to change anything. We're going to let it stay busy, stay chaotic, stay heavy, stay tight. For a couple moments longer, bringing your attention back to the forehead, the top of the head, over and over again, and allowing whatever is here to just be here. And then again, we pendulate. Bring your attention back to the breath or to the feeling of being held by the surface beneath you. Nothing to manage, nothing to fix. Just gently allowing the inhales and the exhales. Feeling that sense of groundedness in the seat beneath you. Noticing any sounds around you. And as we come close to the end of the meditation, if it feels okay to you, spending the next minute or so allowing awareness to include the body as a whole. Notice where your attention most naturally goes in the body. Perhaps it goes all over, perhaps it goes somewhere specifically, perhaps it stays in one area, then goes to another. Perhaps you're not noticing the body at all. Either way, just notice how your attention is naturally moving in and out of the body between allowing what's there. We've spent some moments settling what's there. In today's meditation, we've spent some moments teaching the nervous system that we can allow whatever is here, and that's very important. But we've also taken some time to teach any parts of us that feel overwhelmed allowing what's here, that we can also practice just settling ourselves, if necessary. Keeping the eyes closed, placing one hand flat on the chest and placing one hand flat on the belly. Whenever you're ready, beginning to notice the space around you again, the sounds, the light behind the eyes. In your own time, taking a final deep inhale here and a clearing exhale. And then gently, in your own time, gently allowing the eyes to open. Taking a couple of moments to reintegrate back into the room. Thank you for practicing with me today.